Good morning, guys. You might not recognize this area because I have moved into my new apartment and I couldn't be happier. I don't know when this vlog's gonna be up because I don't have internet, which really sucks. But honestly, it doesn't bother me that much because I find other stuff to do and I have unlimited data on my phone, so I can still watch YouTube videos and stuff like that. I'm so happy that I finally got out of where I was with my roommate and that whole situation. A lot has happened, and I made a vlog probably a week before I moved, explaining a lot. The video I think turned out to be over 40 minutes long, and essentially it was a rant, but also just explaining how bad things were getting, because they were getting really freaking bad. I really thought I was losing my mind. I was so depressed. I had anxiety all the time. I was always angry. I wasn't sleeping very well. I wasn't eating properly at all, and my cats were miserable. I was miserable. It wasn't a good situation, and making breakfast right now. I moved a week, probably, I'd say maybe 4 days before the 1st of this month, because that's what me and my ex-roommate agreed on, was that I'd be out by the end of the month, and I couldn't take it anymore. And this apartment wasn't even finished when I moved in. I couldn't stand being there anymore. I seriously thought I was losing my mind. And it was terrible. The negativity was terrible. I think living with my ex-boyfriend was, not by much, but was more tolerable than living with her. It was just, oh my God, women can be crazy, and that's coming from me, and that's saying a lot, because, I'm not the picture perfect image of, mental health or anything, but wow. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys my apartment. Keep in mind, it's still a work in progress. By the time this goes up, I'll probably have changed things a little bit. But yeah, I'm just sitting in this hand-me-down chair that I got. It's probably really old, and, well, I know it's old just from the style, but just, I don't know. I wouldn't say disgusting. It doesn't smell bad. It's not super, super dirty, but it's so comfortable. It's my favorite, just place to chill. I eat my breakfast here. I have my coffee here when I come home from work. I sit here and watch videos on YouTube and go through Facebook and all this other stuff. So here we have where I was sitting, and I have a table here, which is a hand-me-down table. It's really old, but I sanitized the crap out of it. I scrubbed it down, sprayed it down, everything. I found this old record player from my landlord, who was going through some stuff. I don't know if it still works, but I'm definitely curious to plug it in and give it a shot, because that'd be kind of cool to get some records. Obviously, I have some of my decorations on the windowsill. Massive, massive windows. I love having these open, especially if the weather's nice, but it's not. It is cloudy and disgusting, and yeah. So I move over here, another chair, just in case I have a friend over or whatever. This is the kitty corner. And there's my baby. Yeah. They got crap ton of toys, their food and their water. I just actually got this from Walmart yesterday, put it together. Big old cat tree for them. I love this corner because, check that out. That is pretty freaking cool. I like it a lot. It's very old style, and if you guys can't tell, I don't know, I'm a minimalist. I don't own a lot, and I don't care to own a lot, but when I do decorate my stuff, I really like nature and minimalist old style stuff. Speaking of nature, I've got all my plants. This is gonna sound really morbid, but we had a neighbor next door die recently, last week or something, and she had this big old ivy plant that I adopted, and this big fat aloe plant that's still alive. Unfortunately, that's fake, but it still looks nice. I figured instead of the plants just dying or, you know, getting thrown away, that I would adopt them and take care of them, and I'm very glad that I am, because it just adds just the green and the color. It just adds personality. Anyway, so here we go to this. I absolutely love the way this looks. Unfortunately, it's fake. It used to be real, but they took out the chimney in this building, and yeah, so they had to board it up, so I can't actually use the fireplace. But it's very aesthetically pleasing to look at, and I love the green, like the emerald green. It's very springy. It matches the plants, which is why I kind of have things assorted the way I do. Big old fat mirror. Ignore all that junk there. There's just like my keys, my wallet, my glasses, work keys, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I got some decorations hung up here. And we're going to go into my, well, this is kind of awkward that my fridge is in my living room, but whatever. Here comes to my kitchen. I'm cooking some breakfast right now. Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit and a loaded hash brown. Got some dishes. My cupboard, which I don't have a lot of dishes, which is kind of good, because who wants to keep track of all that crap? Dishes, all this, yeah, typical. Bunch of snacks, soup, coffee. And go into my tiny bathroom. That's kind of a mess. I need to organize that at some point, but whatever, don't judge me. Tiny sink. Hi guys. I need to get another light bulb for that, but I really like that light. It's really cool. Shower. I finally have a bathtub again. The only reason, don't think I'm some kind of psycho, the only reason that there is a pocket knife in my bathtub was, I was so excited that I finally had a bathtub again that I actually didn't keep in mind that the little knob to, like, for the drain to make it move, there's not one there. So I was able to get it to close, but I can't get it to open back up. So I gotta get my landlord to come by at some point and fix that, because, yeah. I had to pry it open just to drain the tub, and I figured I need to take showers, so I'm just leaving it like that for now. Like I said, this place is still a work in progress, but it is slowly coming together. And you come in here, cat's got their litter boxes, my computer, which only thing I can really do is play games offline, but it's something. My bed is a mess, so I should probably take care of that. There we go, that's how my bed should look. I kind of just got up and was like, screw it, but then, yeah, I like having a made bed. It actually makes my room look a lot cleaner. Ignore the laundry, I'm still so bad at doing my laundry. Plus, I haven't really had the time because I've been working, like, every single freaking day. That I just really haven't had the time to do my laundry, and that's, plus now I have to pay for it. I mean, like, the washer and dryer in the building downstairs, which is good, so I don't have to, like, take it to make sure I'm not about to burn my breakfast. God, my ADD is going insane because I'm just like so freaking happy to be like moved in and just having my own apartment. It's freaking fantastic. But yeah, the washer and dryer are downstairs, I guess in that like basement area, but you have to like pay for it. So every time I get a paycheck, I gotta pull out a roll of quarters. But the washer and dryer, washers and dryers, because there's more than just me living in this building, obviously, are actually a lot better than the ones that I had living with my ex-roommate. So I actually feel like when I'm cleaning my clothes that they're actually clean. If I have time, maybe I should just say screw it and do my laundry. Because like my uniforms and crap are just all dirty and just, I don't know, I feel like I'm becoming myself again. Like I've had a lot of time to settle in and adjust, and the one thing that like when I was talking to my friend Chris and my friend Ben over Facebook, like every single day, especially within that last month of living where I was, because I was just miserable, and I kept saying that, like, how nice it's gonna be when I can, like, wake up in the morning in my own apartment by myself, just me and my cats, be able to have my coffee, have my breakfast, not have to lock myself in my room and, you know, wondering when somebody who pretty much hates me is going to come home, and the constant anxiety of, like, is there going to be a fight when she comes home, you know, trying to stay out of her way, like trying to be a good roommate even though things were really crappy. Like being like cleaning my place and having it stay clean. Like I frequently have to sweep, and usually that follows me mopping just cause. But I have all brand new hardwood floors, so it's pretty easy to maintain. All right, fast forward just a titch. Breakfast has been eaten. Oh my god, feels so good. Like when I first moved in here, my last 2 paychecks just like straight up went to the security deposit and first month's rent for this place. So when I say like I was a broke, like that's not an exaggeration. Because like I initially had to pay him $650. Like he let me pay it in 2 increments because I told him straight up, like, I need to be out before the end of the month. Because there was this whole thing with my ex-roommate saying that, like, even though I was still on the lease till July and legally she couldn't really do anything about it, she was basically threatening to take me to court if I wasn't out by the end of the month. So that was like way more stress and anxiety, you know, on top of like trying to find a place. But through a coworker, I met my landlord, Bob, who is just like, him and his wife are like, honest to God, probably like the most generous people I've ever met in my life. But I'll get into that at some point. But basically, he let me pay it in 2 increments because I told him straight up, like, I only make this much money. Like, I don't have the time to save up. And if I stay here, you know, the whole thing with the court and like, who has time for that or the money to do that, frankly. But also like, I just don't make that much money and I didn't have the time to save it up. And if I did somehow manage to stay at the other apartment, I would have to continue paying the bills there and I just wouldn't be able to afford it. So he talked to his wife and him and his wife agreed to let me pay it in 2 increments. So like my first paycheck, I had to give him $650 just to initially move in here. And then my last paycheck, when I signed the lease officially for this place, I had to give him $675. So, and my paychecks are, they're good. They're definitely good. But like, I'd say between $720 to $800, depending on how many hours I work. So it's like, it's enough for me to be able to live here, which is fantastic. But I was pretty much broke and I was living off of ramen basically, and like the occasional McDonald's, like Bacon McDouble or McChicken or something. Just cause like I seriously couldn't afford food and it sucked. Luckily my cats still have plenty of food. I'd say at some point I'll have to go to PetSmart and get more, but I was pretty much like, I was legitimately broke and I couldn't afford groceries or anything like that. And it really sucked. And then something super nice that Bob and his wife did when they were cleaning out like a different apartment that I think is in the next building, they found a bunch of like spare food and stuff like that, like some chips and a couple packs of ramen and just like little random bits that were left behind. Like the food was still good, it wasn't expired or anything. And they gave it all to me. Like I didn't ask about it. Like they knew I was struggling financially, but like I wasn't going into detail because I don't like to play the oh poor me, like blah 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 blah, let me get free stuff from people. Like I was just willing to suck it up and like try to figure it out. And they gave all that food to me, which was just amazing. Like it just blows my mind that they thought of me when they were cleaning out that apartment, and they took into consideration my financial situation. So all that food they gave to me, some of it I'm probably going to give back, or I'm just going to go donate somewhere, because like I honestly have no use for it. Like canned spinach, canned asparagus, mushrooms, which I don't eat, olives, and just like stuff that I would never eat and I don't have use for. Like, and then there's this cart here that had food in it, like breading for cooking, and just stuff that, big old bag of rice, just stuff that like I wouldn't know what to do with if it bit me in the ass. So I'm probably gonna give all that back, or like find a place to donate it, because I'm sure somebody could use it. Like, and I'm not just gonna let it sit in my fridge and go bad. Like, that'd be extremely wasteful and disgusting. But yeah, where am I at right now? Sure, my mind's all over the place, because it's like I want to tell you guys a whole bunch of stuff, but then I'm also thinking about what I have to do with my day. I still need to take a shower, because like my hair is just disgusting. I'm sure I smell fantastic, which is completely sarcastic. I'm pretty sure I smell really bad. Laundry is in the dryer now. Did a load of dishes, ate my breakfast. Yesterday I got paid, and like I put gas in my car, and then I immediately went to Walmart and I got my groceries, and then I also bought the cat tree, and I put that together when I got home. But it's so nice to have my own food in my fridge, and like waking up knowing that I have breakfast and I have coffee, and I don't have to wonder where I'm gonna get my next meal from. I do have to save a big majority of this paycheck, because I'm gonna split, because obviously I pay rent on the 1st, and I also ironically get paid on the 1st. So I'm going to use some of this paycheck and some of that paycheck to give Bob the rent. And I also need to fill out a change of address form for this place. I don't know, I'm probably going to do that Tuesday? Monday or Tuesday, because I run the close tonight, 3 to 11. I work 11 to 7 tomorrow, and then I'm pretty sure I run the 10 to 5 lunch on Monday, but I have Tuesday and Wednesday off, so that would be like the ideal time, because I also have to call Minnesota Power and put that bill in my name, because it's $675, which includes heat, water, stuff like that. Most of the amenities. The only thing I have to pay for on the side is electricity, which is okay. Like, I can deal with that. I want to set up internet so bad. I do miss having internet. I do. Like, it's not the end of the world. I've been can't talk. I've been able to entertain myself, and plus most of the time I'm at work anyway. But I just miss being able to post videos and like talk to more people online, and like watch YouTube without having to wait 10 minutes for a video to load. Like, I'm just trying to like be smart about my finances, because like right now I got rent, I'm gonna have electricity to pay, my personal phone bill, my car insurance, fitting in groceries, and like cat food. And so I just don't want to overload myself with bills that I can't pay, and like have to struggle and finagle. So I think I might hold off on that just a little bit longer. I don't know. I'm really relieved, and I'm really happy. Living on my own at first, like the concept of living on my own was like terrifying. The concept of like having the full weight of bills and responsibility like on myself, but like the peace of mind and like just feeling safe and secure, like, and just having the peace has made it all worth it. And having my own space that I can decorate however I want. I just have all my stuff. I love this corner. It's probably why I have the chair like where I do, so like that's what I get to look at. And then I got my windows right here, which they're not open right now because it's just really cloudy and crappy, and the weather sucks. But what I was saying earlier before I realized that, like, my camera was dying, like, talking to my friend Ben and Chris about, like, just trying to stay positive in that situation, and, like, the only thing that I think really kept me from going off the deep end, when it came to, like, living where I was living and dealing with what I was dealing with, was just the thought. Like, I just kept giving myself positive affirmations of, like, living on my own and how much happier I would be, and it really has been. I think it took me about maybe a week to adjust to, like, just being by myself, like, just me and my cats. But, like, even when I don't get, like, a good night's sleep, I still sleep so much better than I ever have at that other apartment. Like, I don't have constant daily anxiety, like, where I'm waking up and my heart rate's 110 just because of my anxiety, and, you know, having to lock myself in my room with my cats and just being miserable, and my cats being miserable, you know, wondering when or if there was going to be a fight, hearing her talk about me behind my back, like, when she didn't think I could hear her, which just, I hate people who do that. Like, if you don't like me, that's fine. Like, it's none of my business if you don't like me. Like, I'm not a people pleaser. I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to make everybody love me. Like, if you don't like me, fine, whatever. But, like, don't talk about me behind my back. Like, just say it to my face. You know, which she did, but, like, she still continued to talk about me behind my back, and, like, the stuff that I overheard her saying, like, with my own ears, was just a crock of shit. Like, it just wasn't true, and just having to hear that on a daily basis, and then find out she was talking about me at work, and, you know, from other co-managers, and it's just, just the drama, and, like, not having to deal with that anymore has been just, I mean, she still works at McDonald's one day a week, and go figure, it's always a Saturday that I'm running, so I have to, like, deal with her. And even though I've been out for almost a month now, in, like, a week and a half or 2 weeks, it's gonna be a month since I've moved in here, she still has resentment towards me, which just blows my mind. Like, if I don't think about it, or, like, I'm not actively talking about it like I am now, I don't think about her. I don't think about what she's doing. I don't think about that other apartment. Like, I'm just living in the moment, doing me, living my life, and just enjoying the crap out of it. And here she is. I know she's still talking about me, which it sucks, but, like, it's a lot easier to deal with when, like, I don't have to actually hear it. Like, she still makes really snarky comments at work, still, like, goes out of her way to show that, like, she still hates me, and, like, that's fine. Like I said, I don't care if she likes me or not. Like, our friendship was over months ago. Our friendship was just over, so, like, I already accepted the fact that she hated me, and, like, that's whatever. That doesn't bother me that she doesn't like me. But, like, just let it go. And it's more for her benefit than mine. Because, like, just being angry and being negative all the time takes a toll on your health. And it was definitely taking a toll on my health when I was living there. And, like, I was constantly feeling anxiety. I was so beyond depressed. I wasn't sleeping well. I wasn't eating well. I was having nightmares. Yeah, I was forgetting to eat. I was having morbid, like, negative, depressing thoughts because I was just, it took a huge toll on me mentally and physically. And honestly, if it wasn't for my friend Chris and it wasn't for my friend Ben, like, always being there for me, like, via Facebook Messenger and, like, talking to Ben on the phone, oh my God, like, I may have not have made it out of there. Like, I don't know, like, at one point I really just thought it would be worth it to just, like, off myself, and they really pulled me back from that and, like, helped me out. Like, I guess I guess you could say I'm an empath. Like, I feel things really, really deeply, and I feel people's energy and their emotions very, very deeply. So, like, when I'm receiving nothing but, like, anger and resentment and negativity and just arguments and lies, it really takes a toll on me, which is why I think living on my own is probably the best thing I ever freaking did, because it's just me and my cats. And I can come home, it doesn't matter. And that's another thing that changed. It doesn't matter what kind of day I've had at work. It could be the most short-staffed day, running around like crazy, super busy, customers are having bad experiences with customers, and, you know, just drama and whatever, and like I'm on the borderline of tears when I walk out of there. When I come home to my own apartment and it's just quiet and it's clean and everything is exactly the way it was when I left it, it's like all of that, just the weight of all that negativity from work just melts off of me, and I'm just so much calmer and just so much more at peace, and it feels really good, like, to be able to come into an environment that makes me feel that calm and makes me feel that good when I come home. Also, not having to clean up after other people has been freaking amazing. Only having to worry about my crap, which, you know, the most I leave, like, dishes or whatever, or trash, is like overnight, but then like almost first thing in the morning, like even before I've had my coffee, like I did today, what am I going like Southern? What the hell? I will clean up after myself. Like, this morning I started making my coffee, but before I even poured my thermos, I started soaking the dishes that I had used last night that were just really disgusting. I should have rinsed them off last night, but I didn't, so they had to soak a little bit. I swept the floor, like, from the cat litter, like, because, you know, the cats kick out cat litter, blah, 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 so I swept that up. I took out the trash that was not overflowing, but it was full, so I changed the trash, started soaking some dishes, swept the floor, just tidied up, like, and I like it. I love my apartment just being clean and tidy and organized and smelling good. I actually got 2 plugins from Walmart yesterday evening, and I think it's like lavender or something. It just smells so good, and I heard lavender is very calming anyway, so hopefully that works. Sorry, my ADD is like all over the place because I'm just like super freaking happy. Within the first week of being here by myself, it was like everything that I went through was just worth it. Like, I appreciate this apartment so freaking much. Like, just living on my own is amazing. Like, obviously I've been moved out since I was 18, but like just living by myself completely has probably been the smartest and most positive experience in my life. Like, just the peace of mind that I have, and not feeling anxiety constantly, not feeling like there's going to be an impending argument, you know, that I'm going to get yelled at for doing something, or, you know, have to hear somebody talk crap about me over the phone, or like having people over and hearing her talk crap about me and whatever, like, just, it's so amazing, and I am so beyond grateful. I just, it's so nice. Anyway, yeah, it is almost 10:40. I'm blabbing on right now. It's gonna probably take me freaking forever to sort through all this footage and try to figure out what's actually useful, or if any of this even makes sense. But I need to shower first, because I just feel disgusting. All right, so I'm showered. I'm still in just kind of junky clothes. Laundry's done. I am going to make some clam chowder for lunch. I just don't want to go to work hungry. Odds are I'm probably not going to get a break because I'm running the shift. So we are going to make some food here. But yeah, my day's been good so far. Met up with, I got to know my neighbor across the, give me a second. what, oh no, I can actually, yay, I can put you guys up here. I actually got to get to know my neighbor across the way, Angie, a little bit better, and she gave me some like honey banana chocolate chip muffins, and I'm not a huge sweet tooth, but they were very, very good. So I'm going to take them to work with me, and sorry, I'm just looking for stuff. Needed one of these. So I'm going to bring them to work for my employees and my coworkers, anybody who might want to try them. I do the 3 to 11 close tonight, and I've been up since like 8-ish. I had a tough time sleeping last night for some reason. I kept waking up. I couldn't stay comfortable, but like I said, even when I don't sleep very well here, I still sleep a lot better than I used to. But yeah, I'm showered. I'm waiting to get changed in my uniform. I'm just chilling out in some comfy clothes. I'm just getting myself into a positive, good mindset for work. Not a huge fan of closing, you know, especially Saturday nights, because it's the one night a week my ex-roommate works. Sometimes she calls out, and I think it's either because she doesn't want to see me or she thinks that her being gone is going to screw me over, but really it's not. Like, work is actually a lot less stressful when she doesn't show up or she calls out, so like I'm totally cool with it when she's not there, and when she is, I just put her somewhere that's kind of out of my eye line so I don't have to look at her or deal with her. But yeah, I do 3 to 11 tonight, 11 to 7 tomorrow. I run the 10 to 5 lunch on Monday, and then I have Tuesday and Wednesday off. And Tuesday is actually supposed to be super, super sunny and nice. So I might go for a hike. It's supposed to be like in the 70s and sunny, which sounds amazing. And you know, the weather's starting to get up. It's a little bit chilly today. It's actually only 53 and kind of windy. But yeah, I think I said everything that I've wanted to say. You know, you got a brief tour of my apartment, just kind of updating you guys. If you can't tell, I'm a lot happier and I have a lot more energy than I used to. Whew, almost tripped there. That's funny, eat on camera. There we go. Basically, all I have left planned in my day is I'm going to eat this clam chowder, probably watch some more videos on my phone, just kind of chill out, get myself in a good mindset, because it's going to be a late night tonight, and even though I'm not going to get home till past 11, I've got to get up at like 6:30 tomorrow, so I'm definitely going to be tired, but I felt the need, or the want, to pick up the camera, say hi, tell you guys how I've been doing, show you my awesome new apartment, and just, yeah, give you guys a briefing on, you know, the fact that I'm a lot happier. You know, I've been sleeping a lot better. I don't, like, it feels amazing, the I guess, the difference in my anxiety and my depression levels. Like, it's not like it doesn't exist. Like, I still have anxiety and I still have depression, but it is so much more manageable, and I don't feel like I'm losing my mind. And this apartment, like, always stays clean, and it's just, it's just like a complete 180, and I just feel so much happier, and it's probably because I don't have a really negative victim card lying, just, ugh. Like I said, I don't like talking about people like that. I really don't, you know, because, like, I wouldn't want people saying stuff like that about me, even though I know that they have. It's just, I don't know what else to say. Like, I can't say anything good about her anymore. I always just tried to see past all of that negative stuff that she was doing, and, you know, thinking, oh, you know, she's a good person and all this other stuff. And it's just, you know, when I first moved in with her, things were a lot different. Like, she was a really good, awesome person. We hung out a lot. We had good conversations. We got along very well. And it's just, over time, things just got worse and worse and worse. And I started seeing her true colors. And it just, I couldn't do it anymore, man. I really couldn't freaking do it anymore. But I'm gonna eat, relax a little bit more, and I will talk to you guys later.